I thought this was the end. Once upon a time, there was an angel with a mustache who couldn't do anything either on earth or in the sky. One day, he entered the cabin of a hunter and started to feed stuffed birds with grain. Everybody was laughing at him. But one day, the stuffed birds came back to life. They flapped their wings and left to the sky. Everybody was laughing, but this time it was with joy. The angel with a mustache was laughing too. If we had enough imagination, these birds would come back to life too, and they would fly to the sky, because magic exists, says Tonino Guerra.
One
day Sergei Parajanov told me, "You know, I became acquainted with Tonino Guerra." "Who is he?" I asked. "You are an unhappy man if you don't know who Tonino Guerra is," Parajanov said.
Guerra ha risposto.
Years went by, decades. Then chance brought me to meet with Tonino Guerra. We became friends and I suddenly found myself in an extraordinary world that didn't at all resemble our usual reality. The world of Tonino is a special world. It's not just the paintings, the sculptures, the poetry, or the famous movies. He is like a universe. Even a small one, but a universe. In that universe coexist very different things. This is the garden of thought. I believe that such a garden doesn't exist anywhere else. People come here to think of their life, their soul, to sort out the bad things from the good ones that they carry within themselves, and to understand themselves. Tonino Guerra says that these sculptures are placed according to a certain magic plan. But would that be a hoax? It's certainly not a hoax to speak about Tonino's magic talent of transforming everything he touches into art. I believe this talent links Tonino to another great magician, Parajanov.
Ho imparato molto da Sergei Parajanov, questo grande regista armeno. È lì che l'ho conosciuto. Non ho mai lavorato con lui. La cosa importante era raccogliere i suoi modi di vita. Già dal primo giorno mi si mi ha portato subito a salutare dei sassi che stavano per essere coperti dal catrame. Lui si è messo in ginocchio, li ha toccati con un saluto caldissimo, ma poi tante sue bizzarrie, ma che però era un suo modo poetico di vivere. Mi ha parlato di Sayat Nova, un poeta monaco. Lui ha fatto un film usando questa storia.
The illness and death of Parajanov, who after his release from prison had begun to work on a new film, have shattered Tonino. Despite his absence, he described in a surprising way the funeral of Parajanov. When Yerevan was saying farewell to the director Parajanov, the heat was at 40 degrees Celsius. The city stopped to honor its great artist. The sun was at its zenith. The air was boiling in the mouth. The fountains were dry. For 2 hours, a shadow of people, blackened by pain and thirst, moved in the city of Yerevan. And the windows from the first floors and the buildings opened, and hands appeared, holding glasses filled with water for the funeral crowd. Me too. I remember the funeral of my friend, my pain and the feeling of emptiness left by the great loss. Why do we, all of us, the great men and the ordinary ones, the famous and the unknown, why do we come to this world where death takes everything away from us? We politely forget death as we pass through life as a butterfly. During the shooting of the movie, I couldn't imagine that a few weeks later I would find myself on the border between the temporary and the eternal, and that my clogged vessels would be asking me questions about life and death, about non-existence. Another form of non-existence is even more frightening. It is that of spiritual non-existence. In that non-existence, there is nothing but objects, money, annoying pictures, and the void. The creators of these explosions are Tonino Guerra and Michelangelo Antonioni in their movie Zabriskie Point. They destroyed that world of objects. Guerra and Antonioni directed many movies together. Together, they were awarded the Golden Lions in Venice and Golden Palms in Cannes.
Mi sono divertito a fare dei disegni per un Kama Sutra. Quando ci hanno proposto un film a me ed Antonioni erotico. Ora è una cosa molto strana a due persone anziane consigliare, chiedere di fare un episodio erotico. E quindi ci dovevamo affidare sulla memoria.
Eros was their last collaboration. These pictures are excerpts from the film Blow Up. That movie has become a revered classic. Guerra and Antonioni worked on the movie in London. They were far from considering themselves as classic masters. The smell of tobacco and of erotic weeds filled the air. Girls in miniskirts would pass by, start to smoke marijuana, and burst into laughter. Tonino understands that behind that celebration was hiding a feeling of isolation, of solitude, of emptiness, reality was lost. All that was nothing but an imaginary game, as absurd a game as tennis would be without the ball. For the movie Blow Up, Tonino Guerra and Michelangelo Antonioni were awarded the prize of the American Film Academy, an Oscar. Tonino dislikes big crowds and large-scale cultural events. He didn't go to Cannes to receive a Golden Palm 7 times. 3 times, he didn't ride the plane to go to Los Angeles, where he was to receive an Oscar. The trophies of different international festivals are suddenly found in his garden, hit by the rain, or at other strange locations.
In 1998, he worked for the 5th time with...
But he did go to Rome to receive a Lifetime Achievement Award from the European Film Academy, from the hands of Jean Moreau and Wim Wenders.
Signor Tonino Guerra.
The literary works of Tonino Guerra are included in the school program and at the university level. He is the author of 100 short stories, plays, and poems. He received several literary awards, but his greatest prize is Laura, his wife.
Laura! Laura!
Вкусный-привкусный это, вот это. У тебя таких нет в саду. Попробуй. И это называется, значит так, это единственная арка в мире, это одна из мистификаций Тонина. Уголок покинутых Мадонн. Пошли, баба, расскажем еще сказки.
When they met, she was 30 years old, and he was 50. Andrei Tarkovsky and Michelangelo Antonioni were their witnesses for the wedding, following which they went to Italy. Laura learned Italian and became an integral part of Tonino. She gave him her life. She is generous. She loves to welcome their guests, to offer them food, to listen to them, to speak to them. She is a beautiful woman with a strong will. She is also very sensitive. She has much love for animals. Dogs and cats in their house live together in friendship.
Этот столик, где живут портреты. В центре портрет моей мамы, которая красавица. Это дедушка и бабушка. Это мамины родители. Вот здесь мой дедушка молодой. Этот портрет сделан в Карсе, потому что прадед был губернатором Карса и Армавира. Он был дворянин, Веселиков. Дедушка был губернатором. И этот губернатор женился в Карсе на армянке. Так что у меня какая-то доля крови армянской есть. Может быть, это даже видно на лице, не знаю. Может быть, глаза. И, к сожалению, здесь уже портреты ушедших. Я думаю, они ангелы. Они живут в этом доме в Италии, в моей комнате. И я иногда прихожу и разговариваю с ними.
Fatene veramente santo
Laura!
Tonino Guerra lives in the little Italian city of Penabilli, in the province of Romagna, where he has left a good impression on everybody. Here, near this medieval tower, Tonino laid down his carpets. They are dedicated to the great man, to those who contributed to the glory of Italy and that of the whole world. The carpets on the grass reminds people of their own history. They are messages from the Master to be read on the ground. In many cities, Tonino Guerra built fountains. They too are messages. They came from his dreams to visit him. It is a long conversation between water, stone, glass, and human fantasy. Meanwhile, a carpet on the waters carry our memories away. When you are about to vanish, what could help you? Your memories, the love of your family and friends, faith, hope in physicians, perhaps the smell of a girl seen at a cafe this morning. Maybe that could save you. 2 days before he died, Federico Fellini told Tonino, "If only it was possible for me to fall in love one more time." We sit at the House of Sorcerers. Here lived and continue to live real sorcerers. Their sorcery is transmitted from one generation to the next. They foresee events, individual destinies, and they show a great deal of perceptiveness. But they are good sorcerers. That's why Laura and Tonino have made friends with them. Today they had foreseen our visit.
Fellini, grazie, era molto innamorato dei miei racconti che facevo sulla Germania, specialmente quando gli dicevo che vicino alla nostra baracca d'inverno, nella nebbia, c'era una baracca che non si vedeva nella nebbia di ragazze ungheresi e io sentivo che loro cantavano, sentivo continuamente un canto, un lamento e lui voleva che glielo cantassi. O boldo sagrovarni Giania Rusep, o boldo mettolani Giania Rusep.
Tonino and Fellini had been friends for a long time. Their friendship was a great one. For a lifetime there was all the same, short and long. They worked together. They created cinematic masterpieces. The movie The Sheep Sells was awarded a Palme d'Or in Cannes. The movie Amarcord was awarded an Oscar.
Marx zusammen.
Mar. Sa?
Buon отсюда.
All the films they directed together were sublime, including among those Ginger and Fred, their last work, with the incomparable Giulietta Mazzina, and their closest friend, the extraordinary actor Marcello Mastroianni. A void was left after the death of Fellini and that of Mazzina. To them, Tonino dedicated these two stone flowers. Tonino sculpted two doves that he put in the garden of forgotten fruits. Under the sunshine, the shadows of the birds become the profiles of Federico Fellini and Giulietta Mazzina. In Tonino's garden there is a bench on which Federico enjoyed to sit for hours long. Sometimes you would believe that he still sits on that bench. If you listened, you would hear his voice. The Grand Hotel of Rimini, where Federico Fellini spent so many years, is today deserted. The windows and balconies are closed. But summer is coming, and the carefree tourists will soon fill these successions of pathways and parks. Everybody knows that Federico Fellini was born in this city, that he lived and worked on his masterpieces here, and that he wanted, together with Tonino Guerra, to make the people better. When Federico Fellini died, I understood how much the world is imperfect. What has the conquest of space by man brought us? That we set foot on the moon. Well, we can save a life such as Fellini's. But it seems as if Tonino and Fellini wouldn't share that opinion. In one of their films, everybody sings as their boat sinks. That means art opposes death. That art is about to vanquish death. Doesn't that mean there is a hope for us?
Hello, Celentano.
Volevo ringraziarti, hai scritto una cosa stupenda, sei proprio un poeta nato tu, anzi, tu prima di nascere eri già un poeta.
Grazie. Tu sei dolce e spero che la tua voce possa arrivare anche in Armenia, questa città e questo mondo, questo paese caldo che, devo dirti la verità, mi ha trasformato. Comunque ci sentiamo presto. Un abbraccio.
Tonino Guerra stops life from going sour. He founded this festival that is organized every year.
Buongiorno Maria, farò un Valentino davanti a questa tradizione.
People come from all the different corners of Romania to communicate and have fun.
Segnate invitazioni, venduto 10 euro!
Tonino brings joy to the life of people by reminding them that life is beautiful and that we should protect the original forms of beauty. Tonino created this garden on the site of a former public dump. It is called the Garden of Forgotten Fruits. Here grow fruits such as people ate in the antiquity and Renaissance. The forgotten tastes enable the resurrection and the understanding of the past, so we can save it from oblivion. In this garden he built an original Arch of Triumph for those who never had glory, who never climbed on the pedestal. And here is a possibility. Passing under this arch, they will be happy. We too passed under this arch. In this garden there is a chapel. Tonino built it for the memory of Andrei Tarkovsky.
Ora, questo è Andrei.
Io non so che cos'è una casa. Un cappotto.
They were friends. They worked together, traveled. Together, they made the film Nostalgia. Later, a serious sickness took the life of Andrei Tarkovsky. Worlds disappear. People vanish. But they have to survive in our memories. Long ago, Andrei Tarkovsky disappeared with his great ideas and plans. The films he never directed are numerous. We are left with the scripts written by Tonino for Andrei. So Tonino built this chapel with the old stones taken from the ruins of ancient cathedrals. Thousands of people come here and learn there once lived on earth a man of such talent, Andrei Tarkovsky. Now Tarkovsky belongs to eternity, and magic snails have sealed his door with golden thread. Sometimes our presence, the shooting of our movie, seemed to bother Tonino, who became angry and capricious. Or rather, he was pretending he was angry. But these jokes bring us closer to each other.
Avanti! No, io non parlo adesso di Antonioni, ancora Fellini, basta. Chiudi la porta. Un'altra volta.
Tonino, hai dimenticato, sono armeno.
Bene, avanti. No, io non parlo, basta, non voglio parlare né di Felice né di Antonio, ne va tutta questa storia, va, chiudere la porta.
Tonino, hai dimenticato? Sono armenio. Tu ami Armenia?
Amo. L'Armenia è l'unico posto che mi ha cambiato completamente. Non è, sono capitato a vedere capolavori, ho incontrato chiese straordinarie da tutte le parti del mondo, mi hanno riempito di meraviglia, ma non è stato come in Armenia. Cioè, i monasteri armeni, formati da questi piccoli monaci che con le preghiere hanno liquefatto la roccia. Ecco, questa loro devozione profonda, questa forza della debolezza, questa mi ha incantato molto. Il museo centrale di Yerevan mi ha riempito di tempo, mi ha ridotto polvere. Mi sono fermato vicino a un carro con le ruote di legno e la signora ha detto, dice, è un carro funebre di 2000 anni prima di Cristo. E tutto quello che vediamo, gli oggetti, le piccole sculture, tutto è prima di Cristo, 1000-2000 anni prima di Cristo. E io ho viaggiato, sono stato nelle strade dell'Armenia con questo peso del tempo addosso e ancora adesso ce l'ho addosso tutto questo tempo. Sono tornato da 2 o 3 mesi e sento l'influenza di quei giorni vissuti in Armenia. Il loro silenzio, il loro parlarmi segretamente e io che guardavo le tombe di questi monaci che hanno fatto questi miracoli, che vogliono che la gente cammini su di loro per dare ancora un senso di miseria, di accettare l'umiliazione più grande. Non dimentico l'immagine bianca come una vela dell'Ararat, questa montagna che sta sempre negli occhi degli armeni. Ritengo, non solo per gli italiani, per gli europei, per una persona, per qualsiasi uomo, che sia indispensabile arrivare un giorno in Armenia e restare lì per raccogliere questa nuvola di spiritualità. Chi visita l'Armenia diventa per una parte, anche se piccola ma magica, diventa un armeno. Io sento che venire in Armenia è iniziare un viaggio verticale. pieni di pietre sciolte da preghiere, dette con le mani povere, o benedetta Armenia, coi tuoi voli verticali il tempo che non riesce a piegare le tue spalle quando ti muovi negli spazi che non esistono, ma che vivono per creare ricordi che fanno della vita un sogno di lucciole di maggio. Un sogno di lucciole di maggio.
Thousands of people, simple school children, or the Dalai Lama, come from Italy and everywhere in the world to Penabili to visit Tonino. This extraordinary man attracts everybody. The director, Gheorghe Danelia, a friend of Tonino, gives an exact description of him. Tonino is a poet, a scriptwriter, writer, painter, sculptor, playwright, an architect, journalist, builder, patron of the arts, teacher, metalworker, an inventor, public figure, an agronomist, gardener, chemist, and altogether a brave man. On top, he's also a football player and a saxophone player. He should have been born during the Renaissance. Because of the diversity and the high level of his works, we could compare him to Leonardo da Vinci, except that we know that Leonardo never played football, and he didn't write scripts for films. I share this opinion. It's quite possible that Tonino could be the last leaf on the tree of the Italian Renaissance. A number of Tonino Guerra's friends are famous people. There is Gianni, a friend of Tonino and Laura. He is 72 years old. He is a hairdresser and a well-known antique dealer. He loves his country, the province of Romagna.
Hanno tagliato un albero giù dalla strada. Adesso mi sono gito a finire.
Here, he knows of all the ways, the castles, every bush and every tree. Tonino and Laura asked him to be our guide. Gianni agreed joyfully, and together we left. Although he spoke only Italian and was almost deaf because of some disease, we understood each other and became friends.
Di abbracciare una bella ragazza.
Bravo.
Romania is an impressive country. On this little territory, where the historic Rubicon River runs, were born, lived, and worked great men, geniuses, and extraordinary people such as Antonioni and Fellini. Here, in the ancient Urbino, on this steep street, lived and worked Raphael. This is San Leone, a medieval city. Here Cagliostro was put in jail. He died in this castle. The little city of Predappio. Benito Mussolini was born and buried here. Tonino Guerra and Federico Fellini ridiculed the dictator in their movie Amarcord. But when he was a child, Guerra admired him, as all the children did. The city of Ravenna is well known for its historical monuments. Here, in the heart of the city, are kept the remains of Dante Alighieri. This wheel was used to apply drawings on canvas. It was invented and built by Leonardo da Vinci. As you can see, it still works. In the little city of Sant'Arcangelo, the genius of the Renaissance worked for many years. Tonino was born 5 centuries later.
Temez d'una spianata grande.
In the middle of a vast field was a solitary pear tree, clothed in their red dresses of autumn. The leaves were ready to fall. The ultimate gust of wind was awaited by the leaves, and me with them. I was waiting. There are days when I stare at an object. It can be a glass, until I do not see it at all. And I become weightless, light, as a bubble of soap flying. Nobody knows where to.
Spesso io vengo in questi posti abbandonati, in questi dove le case ormai sono rotte, non sentono più voci, non hanno più compagnia. E che cosa guardo? Guardo queste vecchie porte, una alla volta, i legni, i catenacci, le vecchie pietre che stanno all'angolo di questi muri crollati. Sono subito a una felicità interna perché tutto questo mondo abbandonato somiglia ai rottami dei ricordi che sono dentro la mia memoria. Quindi i muri delle città che ho visto intere, ma già diventate rovine dentro di me, si accompagnano a questi muri di questi borghi abbandonati. Certe volte ricordo la casa dove sono nato. Ritrovo nella memoria il comodino vicino al letto di mio padre dove lui spegneva il sigaro. Rivedo quelle vecchie cartoline che noi mettevamo ai vetri di una vecchia credenza. So però che da un momento all'altro tutto si crollerà, tutto diventerà maceria, tutto diventeranno frammenti. Così una parte di un monastero armeno sarà vicino al comodino di mio padre. Vorrei tanto che questo documentario servisse soprattutto a farmi ricordare non come qualcuno che ha fatto tanti film e ha scritto delle parole poetiche, ma come qualcuno che dice agli altri di avere coraggio. Vorrei dire agli altri che il rumore della pioggia è stupendo e la caduta della neve che imbianca tutti i pensieri è meravigliosa.
Everyone is responsible for what they do in this world. Everyone leaves a trace. The surgeon puts his signature on each life he saves. The artist signs the canvas. The most important is what this trace is that one leaves. The operation is over. I am alive, and we completed the movie.
Parajanov aveva ragione.
Parajanov was right.
Siamo felici di
We are happy we have met this extraordinary man who will live forever on our planet.